Hello students, welcome to today's maths class, and in maths class we'll be focusing on area of composite shapes. So I believe we are familiar with plane shapes. Okay, we're familiar with what plane shapes are. So for composite shapes are basically like when you have two plane shapes, coming together to give you a kind of like irregular shape. For example, you can have something like a triangle, okay, coming on top of something like maybe a square. So when you have these two together, you have a composite shape. So a composite shape can be two rectangles, a square, or a rectangle. So all these are all composite shape. All right, let's take a look at how to find the area of a composite shape. It's quite easy. So since a composite shape is a shape that have like two different shapes or two or more different shapes joined together, so basically what you just have to do is you just have to find the area of the shape that makes up the two shapes. For example, let's take a look at this. Okay, I have this shape. I'm going to cut the shape into two. That's the first thing you need to do. You need to cut the shape into its individual shapes before you start. Then you find the area of the individual shape, then you add them together basically. So this first shape, I have this. Pardon my line. I have this. I have 6 centimeter here, and I have 14 centimeter. Okay, and then for the other shape, I have this. Okay, so this side is 4 centimeter. Okay, but for this side, okay, this side, the value of this side, we need to find the length of this side. Initially, it was 20 centimeter, but from the 20 centimeter, remember, a part has been cut off. So what part was actually cut off? How do we get the part that was cut off from this 20 centimeter? So if here was 6 centimeter, this side will also be 6 centimeter. So out of the 20 centimeters, 6 centimeter has been cut off. Okay, so we're going to be left with 14 centimeter. So all right, so what we basically do now is we call this area shape A and shape B. So for shape A, the area of shape A is equals to 14 times 6. Okay, so 14 times 6, that would give us 84. And for shape B, we have 14 times 4. So for 14 times 4, that will give us 56. So what you do from here, to get the total area, you just add up the area of shape A and B. So we have 84 plus 56, and that would give you a total area of 140 centimeter square. So that is the area of this composite shape. Let's take a look at another example. Okay, so for this one now, we have a rectangle. This is a rectangle with sides of 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter. And then we have a semicircle. Okay, a semicircle that has a diameter of 5 centimeter. So I'm going to call this shape A and also shape B. This shape B. All right, for shape A, the area is, for A, it is basically 5 times 12, and that will give us 60, centimeter square. That's the area of shape A. For shape B, it's a semicircle, so we need to find the area of the semicircle. So for the area of the semicircle, the area of the circle is pi r squared. So we need the radius, okay? The value of pi is 3.14. And the radius, how do we get the radius? Now this line here, this is 5 centimeter. This line here is a diameter. So to get the radius, we divide it by 2. So our radius will be 2.5 and 2. So that will be our radius. So we have 2.5 squared. So moving on, we have 3.14. 2.5 squared means 2.5 times 2.5. So if you multiply this you are going to get 19.625. Okay, now, but since it's a semicircle, this 19.625 is for the area of a full circle, so be careful with that. So since the semicircle is half of a circle, we need to halve this by dividing it by 2. So if we divide this by 2, we are going to get 9.81 centimeters squared. So the area of this semicircle is 9.81. So the total area is going to be 60 plus 9.81. So that will give us a total area of 69.81 centimeter squared. Okay, so let's take one more example. So we have a letter H. Okay, don't panic, this is also very easy to solve. If you look at the shape, you ask yourself, how many shapes do we have, can we get from this place? So I'm going to divide this from here. Okay, I'm going to divide this from here as well. So if you look at this, I'm going to have shape A, B, and C. So I have 3 rectangles. So for the first shape, let me draw out the first shape, which is this. Okay, for the first shape, this side is 14 and this side is 5. Okay, so this is shape A. For shape B, I have here as 8, but I need to get what this side is. Okay, for shape C, okay, so shape A and B are actually of the same size. Okay, so so this side will be 5 and this side will be 14. So now I have one missing side for shape B. I need to get one of the sides so that I'll be able to get the area, because the area of a rectangle is length times width. I already have the length, I don't have the width. So from here, how do I get the width? It's quite easy. Now let's go back to the main shape. Now if you look at this shape, okay, if you look at this shape, you will notice from here to here is from here to here is 14. So that means this side to this side too is 14 centimeter. So this side is 14 centimeter as well. Okay, from that 14 centimeter, take away 5. This side is 5. Take away this side, which is 5 out of 14. Take away 5 out of 14. And take away another 5 here. From here to here is also 5. Okay, so if you remove from 14, you remove this part that is 5. Remove this side that is also 5. Okay, so I'm removing a total of 10. So that means 14 minus 10, that would give us 4. So that means we are left with this side as 4 centimeter. Okay, so that means here is 4. So I have all the necessary side I need to calculate the area for each of the shape. So I have 14 times 5 for the first area, that will give us 70, plus for the second area I have 4 times 8, that's going to give us 32, and for this last area I have 14 times 5 as well, that will give me 70. So if I add 70 plus 32 plus 70, that is going to give me 172 centimeters. So that becomes the area of this figure, composite figure. So I hope with this step-by-step explanation you can solve the area of some composite shapes. Okay, so look at this question and give this a shot. So I hope you enjoyed the video as well. If you want to learn more math videos, you subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to the channel. So that's the only way we can grow and help us make more content, and also share with your friend. Thank you for watching.